Muhammad says, hello, Mehran. Mehran Daddy. Okay, thank you for that. Says, I'm 20 male HOCD sufferer, including all OCD subsets. Oh, okay. Congratulations. You're like me. Muhammad says, I feel like my dad. I feel you like my dad. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. And Adam says, a week since your last live stream, and I'm starting to manage the HOCD thoughts, false attractions, loss of attractions, etc. And I'm getting through my condition getting milder. But one of the problems right now I see here is that you're having a meter running, gauging. Is it less? Is it more? That itself is attention. The whole idea is to understand that these things it's irrelevant to you, unrelated to you, and it's a separate system that is creating this because your awareness sees the contradiction with the thoughts and images and suggestions. Why, you say? Well, very simple. The fact that you're talking about it, you realize and recognize that there is something that is not in line with your values. That means there is a contradiction between the brain suggestions and your awareness. In other words, you're not the brain and brain is not you. You're the awareness, you're you, and the brain is functioning within you, and your awareness recognizes the contradiction between what the brain is suggesting and what your values and image of you and your lifestyle and your preferences are. Your choices and vetoes see clearly the contradiction between what the brain suggests and what you're all about. That by itself tells you that none of these thoughts have anything to do with you. Because if it did, you wouldn't even notice it, that there's something different. Why? Because I have no notice of anything contradictory when a thought of anything that I always did, my lifestyle comes to my mind. Like, I'm a heterosexual. Yes, I'm a heterosexual. No, there's no contradiction. There's no question. But when there's something not in line with my value, then I, say, oh, this, what is it? That doesn't feel right. What is this? The fact that you have this ability to see the contradiction and you notice it and you question, all of that simply tells you there's nothing wrong, has nothing to do with you. It's like your eyes can see something that is not in the right place out there. It notices that. And that means that is not in line with the design that you would have done on that particular venue or whatever it was. Contradiction. You can see it. The brain can also see because you are you and you're aware of who you are. And intrusion is clear to you. The fact that it is showing the intrusion to you, you're capable and easily notice the intrusion. That means it is not you. Because if it was you, you wouldn't even notice. That would be you. You don't notice you. You notice what is not you. Hence, all of these are just glitch of the brain, and you shouldn't pay too much attention to it. Only learn what it is, recognize it, use the 4 steps, and how to manage it and rewire. Help. This is yours, your responsibility to help it get back to its default setting. Just like when your knee hurts, you do things to heal it. Your liver, your kidney, you do things, herbal remedies, this and then doctors, you get it fixed because you're responsible to help it so it can function as it's designed to function for you. This brain is also an apparatus, an organ. You need to help it to be at its optimal functioning as it's designed for you. So when it's not, don't think it's you. It's not you. It's an organ. So now help it. So help it to rewire itself. And that's what your mission is. And how it's done, it's not by paying attention to what it does is to rewiring it, helping it what it is designed to do for you. All right. Let's move on to Adam says, I want to say I'm not struggling, but at least I'm not suffering. Good for you. See, there's no suffering when you realize that this is something that is within your capability to recognize. And once you recognize it, it's the jig is up. Once you recognize it's a malfunction, once you recognize that it's not in line with your values, not in line with your choices, not in line with your preferences, then you apply the 4 steps. You refocus to something positive that is in line with your values. It's as simple as drinking tea or listening to music or some activity, enjoying. You change the energy of spending on this topic so it won't condition it further or promote to condition it further to produce these things, and you switch the focus to something else at the 3rd step of the Dr. Schwartz 4 step. And then the brain does the rest, which is reevaluating it. I've explained in that video that I put the link for you. You can watch it and then you can see what I'm really trying to say. Subscribe on my channel, visit my channel, and go through the videos that you might be interested in. Mind@seekstruth.com is making it one step away to talk to me one-on-one on Skype and discuss what's concerning you. I'll talk to you soon.